Good day, everyone. I go by the name Beats by Edwin, and today I'm going to be showing us some simple tips on how I mix my kick and 808 to make them cut through the mix and sound good together. So the first thing I have here is an already made instrumental I made with a producer friend of mine, Fini, which is going to be out on my YouTube channel very soon. I'm just going to play the beat without any mix being done on it. Then afterwards, I'm going to begin to mix it. So you see what I do. So
Purchase your tracks today.
alright, if you listen to the beat closely, you realize the kick and 808 aren't really present. And I'm going to show us how I'm going to fix that. So the first thing I like to do is on my kick drum. You come to your kick drum settings. Then there's this preamp here. To boost the volume. So what I usually do is boost it to about 6 to 7 dB, depending on how it sounds best to me. So I boost the volume. Then next thing I do after that, okay, I'll play the kick with and without the volume. So this is without the volume being boosted. Then this is it with the volume being boosted. So I put it to about 7 dB. Then sometimes the kick is going to begin to clip when you boost the volume this much. But this is what I do to fix that issue. So I'm going to come to my mixer channel. This is where my kick is being linked to. So first thing I do is add an EQ, cut out the highs of the kick. This can be done with any sort of EQ. So the next thing after that is I use, before I add this sausage fattener, I usually add a soft clipper to my kick to make sure a fruity soft clipper. You can find it around here, fruity soft clipper. So after I do that, I sometimes mess with the post knob a little bit, depending on how well I want it to sound and if the kick is clipping and going above 0 dB. So yeah, it's not going above, it's hitting almost at 0 dB. Then the next thing I do is I add the sausage fattener to boost the volume and give it more presence. So if you listen, it's fuller and a little bit louder. So that is all I do with the kick. Then the next thing I do is with the 808. So I'm going to solo the 808 and play it for us to hear. So this is it on its own. I'm going to play it with the kick now. Then there's something I do with it before I begin to add any effect. I come to the 808, come to the settings, then at this shift knob here, I shift the 808 a little bit so the kick and the 808 wouldn't hit directly or exactly on timing. So I increase it, then it sounds already sounding nice together already. Then to add to it, I sidechain my kick to my 808. Then in the sidechain, I compress it. I'm going to be doing a separate video later on to show you how I sidechain. But for the sake of, so this video is going to be, let me say, below 5 minutes. I'm not going to say much about the sidechain. So I sidechain my kick and my 808. So whenever the kick hits, the 808 ducks down for it to be more present. So then on my 808, this is what I do. I add an EQ, cut out a lot of the highs, then add the sausage fattener to make it sound bright. So this is what it sounds like without the sausage fattener. still very nice. Nothing really bad, but I needed it to have more body. That was what I was just going for, so I added a sausage fat now. So I'm going to play the beat with and without the effects I've added. So I'm just going to remove the effect. So you notice the kick isn't that present, so I'm just going to add my effects back, then play it.
Purchase your tracks today.
So that is it. You see it cuts through the mix and sounds better. So that is it, guys. How to mix your kick and 808s to make them cut through the mix and sound present in the mix. Yes, and sound present in the mix. So have a wonderful day, music producers. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Blessed.